Hello Myst fam and welcome back to another video. Today we have the first episode of Nimaltopia FM, the first Dofus podcast and the biggest Dofus podcast. Don't look that up. Today our hosts are me of course, and then a special guest, a longtime friend and a old school Dofus player that probably everybody knows already. Tom.
Hello, or as the OG players would say, bonsoir, mon ami.
Yes. Tom is
Yes.
like me and Tom. We go way back. Like we used to play Dofus back in the elementary school days, and we would just farm gobbles and have a swell time.
Ah, yes, the gobble, the best mob of all.
So, Tom, what might they know you from?
They might know me from the Colosseum leeching days. I was always leeching there, spending someone else's money. That's what they might know me from. They might also know me from the recruitment channel where I always ask for help. Because as a Kra shit class, of course, I can't do anything on my own.
Yeah,
So,
naturally.
that's where they might know me from. I'm a real famous guy, if I say so myself.
And I think you invented the move where you would use the punishment arrow variant with 0 MP, am I right?
I would like not to comment on that, but I have dabbled in the arts of being an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Nice to know.
So, actually, thanks for having me as a guest, but I actually have no idea what we're doing today.
Oh, Tom, I'm glad you asked, because today we're going to make a tier list of the most annoying mobs in Dofus.
Ah, so I assume you would be number one.
That's...
Ah, got you, fam.
Tom, we talked about this. Do not spoil the mobs, okay?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go back. Okay. So, before we go into that, guys, I'm sorry. I have to admit something. I'm not going to make the Kra video. That was a lie. Yeah, I know. You were all wanted it, but I just, I got
But
so
you're
many.
not gonna do it?
Yeah.
You're not gonna make the craft video?
I'm not gonna make it. I got so many death threats in the email. And like in game, people started like really being angry at me because they love Kra and stuff like that. I don't know.
I assume you got the death threats from Ankama themselves, right?
Yeah. Ankama loves Kras. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna pull up the tier list right now. Okay, here's our mobs, everybody.
Oh, this looks very spicy. This looks spicy indeed.
Here we can see the tiers. There's why, just why did you create it, and then there's like,
Yeah,
there's just a sigh, fun smiley face, and fine.
The first little shit that I've in this list is the really not seen. I hate that mob.
Oh yeah, this is basically here because Tom requested it. So
yeah. I would put it in the Psy category because they're not impossible for me to murder. But if there's more than two of them, and a different like volcano mob, I'm just straight up dead.
Yeah, if you like the mob as itself is kinda annoying, puts himself invulnerable to range damage. That's annoying. But additionally, there's the thing that the mobs revive each other if you don't have the spell.
Which I don't, of course.
Yeah, of course, me neither, because when you play with 8 characters, you don't want to go do the quest and farm the things for the spell, so you just, try to kill them.
It's stupid.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, you just attempt to do anything.
Basically, the mob is kind of fine, but we don't really like it. And
yeah,
this is kind of in the same line, because this is also because they revive each other. And I'm pretty sure this is the correct one because there's one of the mobs in this area that like leaves traps on the floor, and that's basically the reason also why.
I mean, this dude looks annoying, so I'd reckon it's a good picture. It's probably the one. Yeah.
Yeah. And remember, guys, if you don't like our picks, just comment down below on what you think we should have in the list next time, or what would you put in your list? Because we can't of course remember all the mobs in the game. Isn't that right, Tom?
I mean, we definitely can. I remember coming to Astrup for like. Usually I hang around in Bonta and Brakma, and I went to Astrup, and I saw these little birds, and I didn't even know what they were anymore. I really didn't. So, yeah, it's hard to remember them all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should address these two next. They are here for the same reason, kind of, and there's probably more of these.
Now there are more of them, but the problem with these little, again, excuse my language, but these little assholes, is if you don't kill them quick enough, they just start skipping your turns, especially if you're stun locked between two of them. It's the best gameplay Dofus has come up with.
Yeah, there's some unfortunate situation where you're actually like killing them solo, and you just won't get a turn ever and die. But like,
especially if you're min-max level 200.
Yeah.
And they manage to stun lock you.
Yeah, I think definitely Zephlip is the worst one of these, because the Killbridge guy, I don't think he sometimes just doesn't skip your turn. I don't know why.
Yeah, he's kind of random, but Zephlip is just bad. Yeah.
Let's put it here, the fun smiley face.
Yeah, the fun smiley face character, the best of the category.
And while we are on the theme of Otomai, actually, I'm gonna put up this guy here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just put out the only reason why this is here now is because after they updated the mobs, for some reason they give this guy the ability to just that he doesn't take damage for a turn. For no reason.
That's nice. That's one of the best mechanics.
Yeah, for no reason, it's just puts that on, hits you once, runs away, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll just pass with all my characters because it's the only mob left and it doesn't take damage. Like, come on. It was fine.
It's kind of a boring. Like, it doesn't do anything special. It just goes invulnerable for a bit, and it's just annoying in general. But it's a category.
And while we're still in Otomai, I think this guy here, just it's okay. Actually, it's not that bad. It's basically just with a critical hit, it can take like 9-11 AP from you. Usually not a problem if you're high level and killing these, but I remember I was grinding these with my level 130 team, and I couldn't fight a mob with more than 2 of these because you just couldn't do anything.
Can I nominate the next character that we're going to be tier listing? It's, in all honesty, this one is only here because Axeli requested it. I love the mob personally. It's the whole podcast name is based around it. It's the Drunken Panda one from Nimaltopia.
No, this goes right there. This is the worst. This is the reason why I created this show.
No. Actually, there should be a category below fine, which is just hard, amazing, and the reason. Look at the fella. He looks amazing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this.
I don't know what kind of sick thing you have for Nimaltopia, because that seems to be the only area you like. But this guy here, I'll tell you. For some reason, they gave him a spell that he summons this puddle, which takes like 4 AP from you, area of effect, so from multiple characters. It locks you, the bottle, and you cannot move the bottle. I'm not sure, but it might even reflect damage. And I'm just like, no, just like put one of those things. Not all 3. Come on, in one summon.
No. It's fine. As a Kra player, I am an expert at mob grinding. I know how this works.
This guy summons the thing every turn.
And then you destroy it using 9 of your 11 or 12 AP, and then you just summons another one next turn.
Yes.
It's such a good mob design. It's great.
Good design.
Yeah.
And a special mention, because in Infinite Dreams especially, this guy gets like really bad, because there's like no way to dodge the AP reduction, and the damage is just absurd. So,
This mob is lovely. Yeah,
yeah.
I love him. But
Okay.
I can slightly understand why you would think it's the worst mob in the game.
Let's just do the other AP reduction guys too.
Yeah.
I think this one at least. This one too. Okay.
Yeah, I think all AP reduction, because I'm a shit-faced Kra player that never uses Wisdom as a stat. It's a dumb stat that shouldn't be in the game. Wisdom is obsolete for a pro Kra player like me who doesn't even PvP. So any AP reduction mobs are just the worst for me because I lose about 6 of my 11 AP, which means I'm really, really useless for the rest of the turn.
Tom, what do you think about these guys?
These are the only obstacle Dofus actually puts in the game. These are the only reason why I frequently think about self-harming me. I'd rather jump out of the window than fight the healing and or summoning branch in the same room. There's no reason for them to exist. Soft Oak is hard enough for a level 130 player as it is. Why does it need to have both the summoning and the healing branch? The healing branch is fine, but the summoning branch in combination with the healing branch
Yeah, especially
is really bad.
Especially when the summoning branch summons another healing branch. That's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's one of those big brain moves I heard the Soft Oak been doing a lot.
Yeah. So where do you think these guys go?
I would put them in the summoning branch is definitely not as bad as the healing branch. I would put the healing branch in the category.
Mm-hmm.
And
before or after the flip?
After Flip. Flip is definitely worse.
Yeah, okay.
And the summoning branch, like it can be okay, except when it spawns another healing branch.
So let's put it here.
I put it in the side category. It's definitely worse than the other mobs listed so far, but I reckon it's a good place there.
Yeah, I like it too. I'm just gonna take the responsibility for this one. Tom doesn't really know this guy.
I have no clue what that thing is. I just know it's a kind of a risque looking mob that probably has an 18 plus rating.
Okay, so basically this is here to represent all of the mobs in this area, because for some reason Amagna thought it was nice idea to make them summon a glyph at the end of and at the start of the turn or something, and that just if they are on the glyph they are invulnerable. I did the dungeon with 8 people and the dungeon rooms took so long just because I just had to wait turns because they were invulnerable for no reason.
Again, as a crab player, I could just easily move them. Are they also gravity locked?
No, but like if they start their turn on the thing, they are invulnerable for the whole round, even if you
move them.
No. Yeah. It's like they.
Oh no.
It's like the gloop from the Idol back in the day, the Ultron. I don't know if
yeah. Yes.
Except the gloop is like big. It's like multiple squares.
That sounds like a delight to fight, to be honest. That's one of the better mob designs I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, and I think this one, like, especially, I'm not sure if it was this one or someone else there, but they turn into this, like, mud guy who is also invulnerable for things. Just like...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like one of the old Faux's mobs, the one that turns big.
Yeah, they have transformations there, but, like, it just makes it pretty much invulnerable. And you're like, okay, now I have to wait 3 turns to kill him.
Wait, can I please nominate the next guy?
Sure.
I mean, you brought him onto the podium as a nominee, but I think every player in Dofus that has fought him can agree, and you know where I'm going. It's not the Schizo, Aksu. It's the Trident. Honestly, what a shit-ass mob design. Why would this be an okay design? Every mob that goes invisible, and I think this represents every mob that goes invisible for some weird ass reason for more than 3 turns, is why does it do so much damage when it's invisible?
And like the thing with this one is it's always invisible.
Yeah, like, it's always invisible.
If you, except if you hit it, it becomes visible. But like I've heard that there's a way to like actually easily tell where they are, but like. I'm stupid. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't even know how Count Heraborg works. So this is much higher than my pay grade. So, yeah.
And on top of that, they
Bad mob.
play their turn so fast that you cannot see where they casted things. Because they instantly skip their turn. You can't even like, I don't think you, personally, I can't even follow them because they take 1 second for their turn and you're like, okay, that's gone already. I don't know, there was 3 of them in a row. Okay, where the fuck are they?
One more reason why I hate it even more than I already do for the objective reasons that it's a bad mob design. Look at its dumbass face.
Yeah.
That's one reason to hate a mob. At least Zeph Fleep has like lion hair and the panda one is just a really bad mob design, but they have something in common. They have decent designs. This is just a dude sticking his tongue out for you. Like, he's disrespecting you at every turn he does.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care about you. He really doesn't. He just wants to make your life horrible.
We haven't even talked about the trap that it puts down.
Oh, right, that's a trap.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't fought these things in a long time for good reasons.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one next. Do you have any history with this one?
No, except seeing you fight them, and they're sometimes annoying, sometimes not. But when they are really annoying. That's as much as I can remember them.
I think I put them here, actually. Okay. The thing with this one is like, it just has 2 annoying qualities to it. There's ways to out it, but sometimes it just like takes too many turns if you don't know what you're doing. Especially for the first time doing this, it's really annoying. And in the boss room, because it basically, for those who doesn't know, this guy copies one of the other mobs. You can't prevent this, to be fair, but it will make a copy of the another mob and it will boost its own HP, and on top of that it will put like a 1000 HP debuff on you. So it just instantly through everything does 1000 damage to you like every turn.
Oh, that's actually what it does. I never really understood it. I probably should have prepared for this podcast a little more than I actually have.
It's fine.
But, you know, I'm a crap player, so anything that just comes my way, I just put an explosive arrow on it and hope it goes alright.
And if I'm not mistaken, it will also put you to unhealable state. It might be the other guy, not sure. It might be the guy with the flute. I'm not sure.
Do you have any other nominees that you want to put up now? Like anything that you really want up on the list as quickly as possible?
No, not really. I think I'll put this one here in the it's fine category. I think we agreed on this because like red spawn is annoying because you keep forgetting it basically.
Yeah, it's always your own fault that it does the things you don't like it to do, but at the same time, yeah, it does it to you. I mean, he's kind of a little shit, but he's not the worst.
Yeah, and when this guy came out, when like people weren't in that good gear or level already, or they didn't know how to play, this was a real pain in the ass back then.
Yep, especially when you're linear to it.
But yeah, it's not that bad anymore. It's fine.
No, yeah, I would go for the snowy snowfolks guy.
Yeah, I think
snowfolks.
This is here to represent all the guys who like.
We all know where this is going.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the right guy. Yeah.
No, I would say it in the fun smiley face character. It's not bad. There are mobs that do the same type of things, but I'm just gonna list this particular mob in the fun smiley face category because every time you power up. Every time you put all your buff spells on and you prepare yourself for the final strike, it somehow decides to
There's a little
heal itself instead of taking damage.
There was a little cameo by my brother in the Discord channel. I don't know if you saw him pop up there.
I did, Mr. Melon Man.
Yeah, he got too scared. He got too scared.
I mean, not all people know how to handle fame like you do, Aksu.
I know.
I mean, just a quick sidestep on how many subscribers are you now?
I think I'm at like 31, 33 or something like that. Like,
oh, that's amazing.
I don't want to flex. But like, you know.
I mean, that's 31 more subscribers than I have. So, yeah, I mean, props to you, man.
But no, I'm
really
actually
made your dream come true.
I'm actually really thankful because like basically I got boosted up by all the other guys, so people saw my video, and thanks to Ben for sharing my video in Twitter and stuff. Shoutouts to Ben, he's a nice guy. But actually, now that you brought up subscribers, guys, did you know only around 20% of my viewers are actually subscribed? I think you should scroll down and click that subscribe button because you can always unsubscribe later and it really helps me a lot.
Wait, can I add something to that?
Sure.
You guys definitely don't forget to hit that bell icon. It's a tremendous help for the channel.
Definitely.
This man deserves it. I've had much of fun in this podcast so far. I mean, a fantastic guy. I mean, he deserves it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Shall we go on to the next mob? I hate the third tree guy, the pink bozo. On himself, he is pretty decent. Like, it's not a bad mob by any stretch of the imagination. He's only bad when you're trying to XP farm when you're using idols.
Yeah, that turns this guy into a really scary guy.
I mean, the only thing I remember him doing, the more you hit him, the less damage he takes.
No, the more you hit him, the more damage he takes. And I think basically every time you hit it, he also heals himself. So basically you have to hit above 800 or something always to make actually damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and shoutouts to people who have been doing the dungeon and died to wave 4 because just these guys for some reason happened to one-shot you.
Yeah, shout out to those people. I mean,
yeah, shout out to those people.
Yeah, that's big balls. That's a big balls attempt you're making there.
Yeah, but I think it's fine here, isn't it? Because
yeah, it's not fine. It's fun. Smiley face sucks.
Yeah, that's sure.
Yeah.
This guy I put here because it puts you to pacifistic state. No, for no reason. Oh, and it also has the thing that you heal it when you attack.
Oh
so,
yeah. Yeah.
It's not a nice
dumb
guy.
character with a dumb face with a dumb design. Yeah.
Again with the invisible guys, but I think this one is a little bit more fine.
I mean, the only reason he's fine is because I think he's weak to earth damage.
Not sure. Don't remember.
Yeah, air or earth, I think, and that's the only reason why I managed to defeat them. Because I have all the elements to my disposal, and that's why they die quite quickly.
Yeah.
But they are annoying, and with their stupid attacks, their attack animations take too long well, especially for them to be invisible. Like, they might as well just give you the damage and skip their turn.
Oh yeah, by the way, we were thinking of mobs that there's also mobs that have really long animations but are fine, but they just when you're grinding them it gets really annoying if you're playing with animations that you don't want to watch the animations all the time because they take half a year to finish.
We all know which one is gonna be number one. Let's be fair. We all know which one is gonna be.
It's this one, right?
Yeah, it's that one. It's the golden dragon turkey, or any dragon turkey for that matter.
Yeah, this guy's also here to represent all the dragon turkeys. It's just too many MPs,
yeah,
guys.
and yeah, it represents basically any mob that has the ability to run at you from across the map, attack you, and then run all the way back.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not a ranged character like an IOP, a strength-based IOP. It's so stupid.
It's annoying. Yeah.
It's annoying. Yeah, it's fine, but you rather not fight them.
The mummy guy. Generally, all of these are kinda annoying. Some people like the mechanic, some people don't. I personally, it's okay.
The only reason we fought them quite a while is because of the crystals they drop.
Yeah, you need to. Actually, these are not valuable anymore. These guys.
No, I've noticed. I have a bunch of them in my bank when I logged in after quite a while.
They used to be. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to be 30,000 scamas each, right? And now they're 4, 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There goes all the profit I've collected.
Yeah. But the reason why this guy is here because it has the freaking thing that you have to hit it with every element. And I keep forgetting which element did I use already? Even though you can check the state, but sometimes it's even confusing because it just has them 4 times written there or something. And you're I'm not sure which one did I do.
So basically, as most people have leak buy and some crappy spells that they get at level 30 or 40 that cost 2 AP, it's still, when you're having an 11.6 build that most people have, I think it's still the meta 11.6 with a bunch of resistances.
Yeah.
is you have to spend 8 AP to actually start properly damaging it.
Yeah, at least 8 AP.
Yeah, so at least 8 AP.
Probably
So
more.
yeah, it's usually more, and like when you're solo fighting these guys, it takes so long. It's not in a Y category because it has a cool design. It doesn't have a
Yeah.
dumbass face, and it doesn't have really stupid spells. It's just that you have to hit.
It does do a lot of damage though. Like
It
a
does.
lot. It does like 2k.
Oh,
Sometimes.
that I
Yeah.
kind of just use you as a meat shield for it. So
That's true. That's true.
to
But
be honest, I never noticed the damage.
if you haven't fought this guy, this guy is scary. Like,
Yeah, it's scary. Do you want to know what's even more scary? It's the Stalak guy.
yeah, Starlock is very scary.
Look at him being scary. What a spooky boy. So I don't remember what he does. I just remember getting messed up because of it. A lot.
Basically, if he gets linear to you, he's next to you suddenly.
He's the Fist of the North Star meme.
Yeah,
He's basically that.
And
Yeah, he just gets behind you, has the glowing red eyes, and he just like slaps you back to the fucking entrance of the dungeon. He was especially fun, as I remember. Sorry for interrupting you there.
Sure, no problem.
Because of the man, the myth, the legends himself, Sheeple, best player in all of Dofus.
Best player.
Use the cellar to skip your entire turn because of the animations. Such a big brain. When I was doing the Ice Dofus questline with him, and we had to do Mrs. Freeze with when the bug was there, when you can actually properly do Mrs. Freeze.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
This thing was a fucking menace. Like he just got behind you basically every time.
Yeah, he locks you, and then if you try to hit him in close combat, he reflects the damage. And
yeah, it's a fun mob design, especially amazing.
Especially amazing. It's not in the Y category because like it's fine. It's like if you manage to stop him, he's pretty useless. But like
like if you're never linear to him, you hide behind a block and you keep pushing him back with like retreat, arrow, or panda throw. It's all fine in all honesty.
But like if you're not prepared, this will this will mess you up.
This will mess you up. It's just like the red span, just never get linear. And it's the thing with the Frigos mob that you should just never get linear to anything.
So, and here's the last guy. This is an exception to the rule. This guy is here to represent the whole family, actually. Whole family.
I would put this in the fine category because they're quite... No, fuck these dudes. Honestly.
Where do you like them?
Why did... This is in the Y category. Like, why do you have to do these stupid mini game quests to actually be able to damage them? Why do you have to stay still next to a mob that does massive damage to be able to make him vulnerable for a couple of turns? It's so dumb.
They made it more bearable, but like definitely when there was the mob that needed to be hit by a summon every turn, for example, that one just like what the with the summon AI, the summon AI who like passes turn instead of hitting.
I mean, in all honesty, like every time you summon the Arachne, even if you get the major Arachne, it just gets one shot at level 200. It's completely useless. And the Chaferfu, you need to get the crit to actually be able to do anything. Like it won't attack it like 50% of the time.
Yeah.
It also just starts hitting you in an already difficult dungeon. It's so stupid. The only reason you can easily kill those types of mob if you have an Osamodas or if you have a really good tanky tank. That's how you can kind of efficiently do the mobs, as far as I'm aware. But what a dumbass design. The only redeeming factor that it has is the face. At least on this thumbnail, kind of looks like the Teletubby son, and it looks like a chair for some reason. Yeah. That's the only redeeming factor. It looks kind of cute with its mustache and the jelly.
I also like the idea that we go inside the giant whale, so the bacteria is also big. Although it makes also
it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. But I also like the names like Pathogerm and Facillus. It's fun to me as a microbiologist to be like, yeah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, the idea itself is kind of stupid.
Yeah, but it's like I like it. But
I've been there once, got carried through a couple of mobs, and then I decided to not stay there anymore because the XP is also not that great.
It can be. It can be.
It can be, if there's like a couple of stars, as they used to be, or now as they
Yeah.
call it, the area bonuses. But if there's bad bonus, or even if it's at 0%, it's kind of not worth doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you might as well just start leeching the coriander dungeon again. Yeah, I think this is a fair tiering of these mobs. I mean, we
Yeah.
probably missed a couple, right?
Most likely. And like said, we put things like this to represent multiple mobs that have the same kind of buff or thing.
Yeah, that they either heal or take like X amount of the damage you've given.
Mm-hmm. And
it's just a bad mob design.
Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, let us know in the comments whether or not you agree, disagree with the list. What mobs would you include or take away? And yeah, we might do dungeon bosses at some time.
Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I enjoyed making this tier list a lot.
This was fun. Alright, that was the tier list. Thanks, Tom, for joining me today. It has been a pleasure. Problem. And if people want to find you, maybe in game or in Discord something, how can they do that?
The best way to contact me, I'm barely online on Dofus. I just have infinite wisdom in the game, of course, as I've demonstrated just now. I'm currently trying to get back into the game by playing on Echo somewhat. So you can find me under the name Dumien. That's Dumien. Or Dumien, or whatever you want to call it. You can find me there. Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah, and if you want to donate him some kamas, because he's really
Yeah, I've sold my set, and I'm poorly regretting that decision. Yeah, no, contact me if you ever need any help with like level 20 and below dungeons, because I have no gear.
I can lend you the chance set if you want.
Oh yes.
No, you'll get the prospecting set.
The prospecting set.
No. Anyways, guys, for my next video, I've been thinking that I'll either make. Actually, I think I'll let you guys vote in the comments if enough people even gets to this point. If just one person gets, you can choose the next video. Yay!
Yeah. That's single voting. That's nice.
So I was thinking that I could do a video like going over the pros and cons of having a 8-man team. Now that I've been playing 1-bit I have like at least 1 year experience of playing a full 8-man team. So if people want to know more about that.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see at least.
Yes, thank you, Tom. Thank you. And then I was also thinking, do you guys want us to straight away make another one of these? Maybe some other topic? Or if you want me to go on with the auto hotkey tutorial or something like that. Also, I'm taking suggestions, I guess. So feel free to comment down below. Anyways, thanks for listening and bye.
Bye.
Oh, and guys, I forgot to mention I created a Twitter for the channel, so you can follow me at Mystopia 2. I'll put the link into the description also. So yeah,